Middle index, or even the thumb. You can come over the top. And then what you do is you whack it, and as you whack it, your hand goes flat, and it kills it. Now, let's do something else.
Okay.
Let's play an E chord. And let's rest our palm on the strings. So what we're trying to get is that sound. And all I'm doing is I'm not moving my hand at all. I'm moving my finger. I'm resting my palm on the strings, and I'm going. And we call it, I mean, there's another name for it, but I call it the Bo Diddley beat. So, bum ba bum ba bum ba ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum ba ba bum bum, down up down up down up up bum. I can't even figure out what I'm doing when I'm doing it, but. So the first thing we're doing is we're getting that little sensation down. Dum, 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 dum. Sean, you're moving your hand. I don't want you to move that. Thank you. And I'm just playing the low notes. I'm just playing the low strings. Now let's just go up and down. Dun, 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 and then dun, 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 dun. Now we know the E blues scale. High, second, open, third, hammer on.
We can't see your fretting hand. I can't see what you're.
Oh shit!
There we
Sorry.
go.
I didn't know. Da, da, da. Open, second string open, third string beat. Da, 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 dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 dun. Open high string.
Okay.
Second string, second fret. Second fret open. Second string open. Third string, second fret.
Second fret? Okay.
And then open. Well, you're actually touching on one of the points that makes me sort of start to have feelings of death, and that the devil from Ohio State is entering my body and ruining my mind. You put your index finger on the second fret, fifth string. You then stretch your ring finger to the fourth fret on the third string, on the fourth string.
Right.
And then you got to stretch your fucking pinky out to the sixth fret. I can't do it. Or by the way, for idiots like myself, if you come up here to the seventh fret and bar, So, in other words, so playing it here is the easiest way.
Yeah.
And you can either just walk it down to the A, just go the same thing, or you can go back down here.
Okay. Because this week I was playing a lot with the, trying to work on some shuffles. And,
So, I mean, a real guitar player would do it like this. But I don't know how to play guitar, so that's my problem. When you allow the light that shines above your head to come into your brain and into your mind and flow to your fingers, suddenly the guitar playing becomes easy because there is no blockage. The light energy has filled you up, and it now makes your guitar playing ultra spiritual, and it just comes directly into you from the light above. It's nothing, it's no big deal. It's easy. A little picking. And I'm going back and forth on the high and the second and on the third and the fourth with the thumb. The thumb is on the third and the fourth, and the index is playing the second and the first alternating. It's just picking. And then you move it up to the ninth. Back to the fourth. Second. Oh, this is so educational. Just so that you understand the picking and how to do the picking. What you do is you take your pinky and you just shove it right up into your nose, and then you pick the shit that's in there out, and then now you're an expert finger picker. You can do all sorts of like patterns with the finger. I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. Flying into deepest, darkest Africa, and he hears over the. Now that what I'm playing is an E chord. I'm playing the low note, the third string, the third fret, sixth string with my pinky, and I'm just. So the guy's flying into deepest, darkest Africa, and he hears over the roar of the jet engines drums, thump, 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 and he says to the guy sitting next to him, he says, "Great drums." He says, "Do they ever stop?" And the guy looks at him, he says, "Drums stop very bad." Whoa. So he gets into the airport. Now I'm just doing the thing where I pluck the third, I'm playing the third string and the sixth string. And I'm just hammering on, pinching, hammering on, playing the high string and then the low string. And he gets into the airport and he goes to the customs and he says, "Great drums." He says, "What happens when they stop?" And the guy looks at him, he says, "Drums stop very bad." He gets into the cab on the way to the fucking hotel, and the drums are starting to drive him up the fucking wall. He says to the cab driver, "What happens when the fucking drums stop?" The guy says, "Drums stop very bad." He gets into the hotel. He grabs the fucking hotel manager by the neck. He says, "What happens when the fucking drums stop?" The guy looks at him. He says, "Drums stop very bad. Bass solo." You bend the fucking pipe, you fucking pull the fucking wires through the fucking pipe, and then you got the fucking electric band blues. "Well, I bent a pipe, motherfucker, and I pulled the wire through. Now you got television and electricity in your house because I pulled that wire through. I took my EMT bender and I bent that fucking pipe. Well, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I know I gotta go take care of my grandchildren today. So that's the blues scale again. So I gotta go, but like I said, I don't give a fuck. It's